Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. How are you? It may be afternoon, maybe evening where you are, but nonetheless, hope you woke up on the right side of the bed and your day is going well. It's nearly the weekend. Here we are together on a Friday Eve. Have you made any weekend plans? Let me know what you're up to. Also, you can always comment below if you have kids and maybe you're thinking about having kids in the future. And I know that seems a little random, but I have a point. A new report from the CDC says American women are not having enough babies. So recent results have found that the national total fertility rate, which estimates how many babies the average woman will have, has been decreasing for the past 4 years. So if you look at 2017, the national total fertility rate was at 1.76 babies per woman. That's always weird to me, like the whole fractional baby statistics, because I'm like, what? It's one baby, two babies, 1.7, what? Anyway, you get my drift. So the 1.7 is down from 1.82 in 2016 and 1.84 in 2015. So why does this matter? According to the CDC, this matters because the American population needs to have a total fertility rate of 2.1 babies per woman to reproduce itself. If the US wants a stable population, it either needs more babies or more immigration. So what do you think? This is crazy. Does this make, it's just this whole thing just weirds me out. Oh, we're not have enough babies. What do we do? Oh, better go have a baby. Like, it's just weird. But does this want to make you want to have more children? If not children, what about pets? Who loves dogs? You know, before I had kids, I used to say having a dog is like having a kid. And then I had a kid and said, it's nothing like having a kid, actually, nothing at all, not even remotely close. But I digress. If you love dogs, you will be pleased to hear that New York City is getting its very own dog museum. I see a lot of great comments, so I will get to them in just a second. Sorry, Missouri residents. After being located in Missouri for 32 years, the American Kennel Club Museum of the Dog is moving to the Big Apple. This museum is home to one of the world's largest collections of canine fine art. More than 180 pup-themed artworks will be on display. Man, people love their dogs. Like, wow. There are figurines, paintings that date back to the 19th century. So I don't know. Are you booking your ticket to see the New York Museum of Dogs? The Midtown-based museum's first exhibit, called For the Love of All Things Dog, will open February 8th. All right. Angela, good morning. Good to see you, Angela. Celebrating my birthday at Disneyland on Saturday. Oh my gosh, Angela, we were thinking of going to Disneyland on Saturday. I might see you there. Happy birthday. Either this Saturday or next Saturday. Rhonda Filbert, good morning. Trinidad is watching. Yay. Hi to all my friends in Trinidad. Excuse me. Got one left. Shout out to all my international viewers on that note. Marcus McCauley says, I have two. You have two dogs. That's great. Moose Moore, good morning. Good morning. Greg Hadwick in the house. Hi, Greg. And then Laquan, good morning in Wichita, Kansas. Rhonda Filbert loves dogs as well. All right. So maybe make it to New York to see the Museum of the Dog. How about that? Some tech news for you. Raise your hand if you have a smartphone with face identification. I can't see your hands anyway, so that was kind of silly. But a new study says almost 38% of smartphones can be unlocked using nothing more than a photo of the owner. That freaks me out. I love unlocking my phone with my face. Like, it's so fun because I just look at it. It can be down here. I look at it and it opens. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. So I kind of freaked out when, doing a little bit of research on this story, that people unlock the photo with a picture. What? So the quality of the photo that unlocked nearly 40% of these phones was similar to a picture you could find on social media, which is not encouraging. This is according to new research by the Dutch Consumers Association. Every Sony and Nokia Android phone was successfully unlocked with photos, as well as models by BlackBerry. I don't know who has BlackBerries anymore. I don't know one person with a BlackBerry. Also, budget models made by companies like Samsung, LG, and Motorola. I will say, those of you on Team iPhone, the latest 2018 iPhone models passed the test. Yet another reason to get an iPhone. Don't get judgy. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I am on Team iPhone. You know that. And I love it. did more expensive Android phones like Samsung's Galaxy 5 9. Some models like LG's G7 passed the test. So there's some Android love there. But if you do have an Android, for it to pass, you have to turn the really high security settings on. So I digress. Sheila Justice says, what? I know, right? I know. Something about Dolly. Okay. Rhonda says, I do. So you love dogs, I think. Bakari says, these have to be Android phones. Why, sir, they were. Ophelia, that's why I use my thumb. So you still the thumb thing. And then Rhonda says, wow, I know you guys are freaking out about this, as was I. I'm still freaking out about it. So we've all had our fair share of unconventional jobs. You've heard of professional wine tasters, professional smilers. Have you heard of those? Maybe you have a job you consider unconventional. Let me know. Listen to this, though. A Kansas City woman makes about $40,000 a year as a professional hugger. She hugs for a living. For the last 18 years, you guys, this is the thing. 48-year-old Robin Marie has spent 45 hours per week spooning, hugging, cuddling, and snuggling. Not sure what the difference between cuddling and snuggling is. Each session lasts for about 1 to 4 hours, which I am still wondering who wants to cuddle for 4 hours. I mean, I love cuddling. Not for 4 hours, though. At that point, I'd be like, I got things to do. Like, what am I doing here with this stranger? So anyway, every cuddling sesh takes place in a calming space that she rents. Her clients come from a website called Cuddlist. Robin says she has clients from all walks of life, all ages, all genders, all career paths. The sessions, she says, are strictly platonic. Each client is required to be fully clothed at all times. The hugs can be standing, lying down, seated, or in many different positions. Robin says she doesn't think she will ever get tired of it because of how rewarding it is. So do you think professional hugging is for you? Maybe you'll be a client. I don't know. We have more details on the show. Just in case, I would love to interview this woman. I would love to just ask I'd like to ask a few questions, but I am dying to know, has it ever gotten awkward? Tell me about those times. That's the question I want to ask. I just really do. I'm fascinated by this profession. All right, today's show, I've got to get back to work. So I thank you for stopping by. It's always fun here on Facebook and YouTube, connecting with you guys, chatting with you, and seeing what's on your mind. A lot of you are just saying, wow, Bakari thinks she's doing something else low key. You know, Bakari, you're not alone. I would be lying if I said that didn't cross my mind. Quote of the day. Hey, stop it. Quote of the day before I let you go. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. I love that quote. I love how Bella this week is just sticking to the tried and true quotes. The really popular ones that everybody knows. But sometimes we need to be reminded of these. All right, my friends. Have a great day. And I'll see you later today on an all-new episode of Top 30. Bye.